Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and we're at SHOT Show 2017. We spent a day out at the range, and now we're out on the floor looking at all kinds of gear. We're looking at bushcraft knives, survival knives, folding knives, flashlights, packs, and so much more. I want to give a big shout out to Thrunite, who helped make this trip possible. Now let's head out onto the floor and see what they have for us. What's up guys? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids with Joel from CRKT, and we're going to do a top 10, and this is looking at all the new knives they have, which is like 50 new products. 50, that's a lot. Or 50, whatever it is, it's a lot. So we're going to do a top 10 here because I just couldn't do them all. So we'll start with some fixeds. We got a knife, we got a couple Hawks, and then we'll move into kind of EDC, some more tactical ones, just cool blades. And as I'm looking here, other than these last two, there's kind of a theme of large, I noticed.
Yeah, these are all really nice everyday carry blades, but I think we want to start with the fixed blades.
Start down here?
And there are a lot of great knives and models and tools out this year, but this is just the highlights, and these are all great tools. The first one I want to start with is the Rockasan. That's from Austin McGlone, and he's part of the Forged by War program, which are mission-ready tools designed by veterans, and then we give a portion of the profits back to the veterans' charity of choice. In this case, Austin chose the Green Beret Foundation. But this is a beautiful, sort of semi-Persian, modified Persian blade. You've got exceptional grip here, and even if you had gloves or something, this is a really great tactical tool on mission from Austin McGlone. He served in Iraq. He's a great guy, and we appreciate his service, and this is a beautiful knife. Then you've got the Rune, which you know Ryan Johnson from RMJ Tactical also makes incredible tactical tools. This is SK5 carbon steel. It's a black powder coat finish, exceptional grip. You've got a couple of holes to cut down a little bit on the weight, but as you can see, the actual size of this tool, it's very compact and good to just throw in the pack, especially for on any sort of missions or tactical situations that you need to bust out a quick reaching tool, where a tool like this can be very useful. Strong beard, sharp on this pointed end as well, and that's the Rune from RMJ Tactical.
Yeah, I would say this would be a great tool to like keep in the trunk of your car. You want something, you're like, oh man, I got ice stuck under my car, I'm stuck on the side of the road. Boom, you can break that out. A tool, but certainly a chopping tool as well.
Yeah, this is just a great all-around versatile tool that I would suggest you throw in any pack or even any SWAT pack. So, also from Ryan Johnson of RMJ Tactical, you've got this really cool outdoor Nobo. This is a classic Tomahawk design based on really the Native American design, and the old outdoor frontiersmen used a tool like this. This is a Tennessee hickory handle. Let me get my fingers out of the way here so you can see it. This is a Tennessee hickory handle. You've got a nice beard on this end that's semi-sharp. You can use it for chopping, making camp, doing whatever you need to do out in the wilderness. This is a great outdoor Woods T-Hawk from Ryan Johnson. It's called the Nobo.
Real quick, you guys do have replacement handles?
We have replacement handles, and we actually have a aftermarket leather sheath that's coming as well.
I think you made the video on how to replace your handle, didn't you?
I did, that's true, okay. Yeah. My old friend Ben Peterson filmed that one. So I want to show you the home front though. This is the everyday carry version, and this is with field strip technology. Field strip technology's got a lot of attention this year at SHOT Show because it's our newest innovation designed by Ken Onion. This is over 10 years in the making in his shop. There's multiple patents pending on this design, and it's useful in the field for this reason. Because you can strip it down like field stripping a gun. You don't need any tools to take it apart. You can push it right into the water, into the stream, or run your canteen through it. And I'm going to see, we've been having a little internal challenge on how fast you can do this.
Ready?
But the rear release wheel and the pivot release lever, ready, go. Okay, come on. All right, 3 simple pieces. There's the blade. Start back in the closed position. Seat the pivot correctly. Come on. Spin the rear release wheel, bring the handles back together, push the pivot lever down, and you're back in action.
Woo! Looking total less than 20 seconds.
Okay, so I did 17 seconds this morning, and there's a rumor going around that one of our colleagues did 9 seconds, but hey, you know what? That's a beautiful blade from Ken Onion's modified drop point. Super useful in the field strip technology. This is on the home front series. This is the everyday carry version.
The handle is?
The handle's glass reinforced nylon, and this is one position clip and a locking liner here, liner lock. And also, one more thing is that the whole Homefront series, Ken's been working on this cool, like World War I, World War II vintage look. That's with this big star on the pivot. Almost looks like sort of a vintage army look.
Yep.
That's the Homefront series.
I do like the original Homefront. This one, I will note, guys, this one's even lighter. You could feel the difference. I was EDCing the Homefront yesterday. I'm not EDCing today because I gotta get on a plane a little bit, but this one is notably lighter. So if you like the Homefront, but you say, a little too much weight, definitely check out this EDC.
This is the Hijinks here. This is also a glass reinforced nylon handle. You may remember the Hijinks won Best Manufacturing Award at the Blade Show a couple years ago. We worked with Lion Steel closely to bring a high-end Hijinks to market. This is really the everyday carry version of the Hijinks. Same beautiful modified drop point blade shape. You've got a one-position pocket clip, two-position pocket clip here, one on this side and one on this side. Very grippy, ergonomic handle. Try and put that in my hand for you so you can see where we're at. Also some jimping here on the back of the handle so you can get maximum cutting control, and another really beautiful offering and blade shape from Ken Onion Design. Now Jeff Park is a designer from Hawaii, and Jeff Park is Ken Onion's right-hand man. He's been with him for about 12 years. He handles all of Ken's really deep shop work and really helps Ken Onion a lot. Ken Onion encouraged Jeff to make his own knife design. So about a couple years ago, he came out with this custom knife called the Bones. Now, the Bones was very popular. It's sold out. You'll never even be able to see one in your life if you're a knife fan. You'll be lucky if you can. But this is the Crossbones, and this is a production model. And it also has the same cool design based on a dog bone. That's the dog bone handle there. It's super thin, very sleek. Someone earlier today even called it sexy. So call it what you will, but it's a gorgeous knife. And it's designed by Jeff Park. It also has a liner lock here, which I'll show you, based on a flipper. Deploys the blade smooth and fast because it has the IKBS ball bearing pivot system. And that's the Crossbones from Jeff Park. I can't, not talk about Flavio Icoma. He's just been on fire the last couple of years. He's got some beautiful designs. The Fossil is just a huge hit for CRKT, a bestseller. It's a gorgeous everyday carry pocket knife. This is same classic Flavio Icoma blade shape here. This is based on a prehistoric crocodile called the Carnifex. And you'll see these crocodile handle overlays here, which also increase your grip. You'll also see that there's a crocodile spine here. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up very well in the light, but it actually looks really cool. And you've got a one-position pocket clip here, low profile, and that frame lock, and also the classic Flavio Icoma design. And Flavio really has a really distinctive blade shape, and Flavio has been coming into his own and bringing us exceptional knives and designs the last few years. Really like that knife from Flavio Icoma. This is called the Batum, and it's from Jesper Voxnes. Jesper's been coming on strong too. He's out of Denmark. Look how thick this blade is. This is a folding knife. Most folders don't have this kind of just sheer heft to the blade. But Jesper Voxnes wants a big, simple, good, working, functional knife. He spends a lot of time in the outdoors and deep in the fjords of the Netherlands, and he really spends a lot of time boating and being in the outdoors. Super good, grippy, glass reinforced nylon handle, frame lock, and I'm going to show you how this works. It is actual thumb slot blade deployment, not a flipper. Super good, ergonomic, big, fat, beefy, kick-ass, everyday carry knife, okay? That's from Jesper Voxnes. This is also a Jesper Voxnes design. This is called the Pilar, and it's P-I-L-A-R, and it's a sort of a smaller version. I mean, if you look at those two knives, and they're really pretty similar, but they're by the same designer. These are both great everyday carry blades. You've got sort of a bead blast finish handle here, some nice curves on the back here that are going to give you a functional grip. You got the frame lock here, which locks up the blade once it's deployed. And then I was talking to Jesper at the office. He came out and saw us in Tualatin, Oregon, and spent a little bit of time with us. And he sort of considered this a modified sheep's foot. This blade could actually be described a lot of different ways, but it is a very distinctive blade shape. And we're proud to bring it because we really appreciate great design. Jesper Voxnes is a great designer. He's got a huge Instagram following. I encourage you guys to look him up. He also is famous for the Snailer pocket tool, but this is the Pilar everyday carry knife. Many of you might know that we have a Ruger knife line. Well, we also have a couple of cool pens. and this is a Ruger bolt action. This is fun. All right, this is like a bolt action pencil. Check this out. See this little pencil right there? You push this out comes a pencil. Perfect writing tool. If you're a fan of guns and knives, how could you not carry a Ruger pencil?
And there is a pen.
There is a pen as
Similar,
well.
but
It's a color black.
Yep.
It's also bolt action.
Yeah.
But
every time you say that, you laugh.
well, that's because it's sort of like a fun feature of a pen or a pencil, right? I mean, it's like come on, but it's actually fun. It's a good conversation piece. You and your friends will have a good time talking about it and enjoy supporting the brand of Ruger and the CRKT collaboration. So that's really a solid overview of sort of the highlights of what we're carrying this year. Tim, I always appreciate Everyday Tactical Vids for coming by. And man, just CRKT's just got a lot of good offerings this year.
So for folks, so this is 10. If folks want to see the rest, is all the rest of the stuff available on your website?
Yeah, all the stuff's available to see on the website now. We will have some coming in February, March, and April, including the Homefront Hunters coming in April. Okay. But as the knives roll out, we're going to be promoting them pretty heavily in social channels and stuff, so feel free to follow us, follow Everyday Tactical Vids, and keep up with what's going on.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Later. What's up, guys? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, bringing to you another EDC Light that I used at SHOT Show. This is the TC12 V2. This runs on an 18650 battery. It does have from a very low firefly setting up to a very high setting and strobe as well. Your output on the TC12 V2 goes from 0.5 to 21 to 200 to 472 to 1100 lumens. Another noteworthy fact about this light is that it's USB rechargeable. For some people, a flashlight like this is a little bit big for EDC, but for me, it's just fine. I used it all day today at SHOT Show. It didn't bother me, and I wasn't really aware of it unless I had to take it out and actually use it. This is what it looks like in hand. As you can see, you've got your end switch to turn it on, and then your selector switch there. And I was actually using this in the hotel a little bit, shining it down the hallways later at night when no one was awake. And man, this thing definitely throws quite a bit of light. Links are down below if you want to click over to Amazon and pick up one of these lights. Again, the Thrunite TC12 V2. Thanks for checking out the videos. More coming soon. Take care.